So I'm back. Hi, everybody. I hope life is going well. You know, there's so many challenges. Um, this has been a really challenging week for a lot of people. So sorry. My heart goes out to people who live in Florida. And, you know, just the opportunity to love each other and, gosh, to this is really tricky times in the world. I think it's a time for reflection and prayer, and mankind seems to be going through these emotional upheavals and gyrations, figuring out, in the future how we're all going to get along. And, so the good news, if there's any, is there's a lot of good people out there. Thank goodness. There are more good people than there are hateful people. There really are. There are a few really not so nice people out there in the world, but I just want to say, so many of you out in YouTube land having fun, sharing, having this wonderful community in which we can share our handbags and share our shopping discoveries, and that we can really be, an example of how love and fun and how we can share. And we're all from different backgrounds and experiences, and it's wonderful. We can find something in common that we all enjoy sharing. And I just love all of you. And I think just this opportunity to love more for every hate, and seeing it in our own communities, and I have a spiritual practice where, I like doing healing, spiritual healing work. And that's part of it is how to have common ground, particularly as an artist, using creativity as a way to bind communities. So I'm just happy to be here, and I want to share. I'm going to move on because I'm going to share a bag that I did drop down and decide to purchase. But I did want to recommend a website, actually on Facebook. It's not a website, it's on social media. And Pecan Tam Beauty has a fun Facebook. It's called the Dooney Den Facebook presence, and it's fun, and you can share your different colored bags and really celebrate your handbags, which is so fun and so enjoyable. And I get a kick out of seeing all these women signing up and joining and sharing their collection and all the colors and the patterns. And so Pecan does a very good job of organizing the site and coming up with different themes, different opportunities to share mod shots and colored bags and comparing bags. And it's a site where you can learn a lot about your collection, how to purchase, how to avoid problems, what bags you prefer, you don't prefer. And so Pecan, shout out to you. It's really a fun and dynamic site, and I really enjoy it. It's one of the sparkling, fun things that are out there in the social media. Anyway, I keep saying because you guys, I broke down and got a bag that I finally got the Barlow. Yes, I did. And this came as is. So I couldn't wait to unbox it. In fact, I actually did do a video of unboxing, so that's not entirely true. And I didn't like the video. So I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to do it again. And this is how it came. It was a QVC, and it was $285 QVC. And this is in chestnut, as is. And it was on 5 Easy Pays, because all my bags I own now. And so it just makes it a little easier. I'm trying this in chestnut. I thought maybe doing the chestnut, because I heard, what was it? Dooney Addict. She had problems with the natural and the leather quality. And I thought maybe the chestnut would be safe and just, now this has sort of a tote shape when you unzip it. So this is zipped up. It is called the Barlow Zip because of the zip edges. So you guys have seen this. There have been other purchasers. let's see, Ande, there are different women in Elephant who have purchased this bag. So other videos to watch, but this is my run at this bag. Now, as is, you know, you get scratches and things on it, but I was really pleased with the quality of the leather. Now, because the snap is here, you do get a lot more scratching right where the strap is. So there were some scratches on here, and you can see, on the bottom, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there are a few little scratches, but they're, you know, that's going to happen. But anyway, so you kind of see, but it's smooth leather. So when you get that smooth leather, you're going to get the scratches kind of showing up. So it's a catch-22. If it's pebbled, and it did come with the card, came with tags, and big surprise, no dust bag. So, you know, it's probably a better deal to get it at the outlets. Now, I don't have a chance to get it at the outlets, but you can order on the phone, and Pecan Tan Beauty, they had it for, I think, $280 or $275 at the outlets, the Barlow, in Florentine leather. I called my local store, but they had natural, and I asked them, I said, does it have like pebbling? Like, is it really pebbled? And they said yes. On one side it was pebbled, the other side was smooth. And I'd like to have it consistent throughout. So the gal was so helpful, and she said, well, why don't you try 4 or 5 other stores? Also, you get a store credit if you're not happy with it. So I did the queue, because it's 5 easy pays. I get to check it out. I'm only spending, what, $75, and then I can return it if I'm not happy. So I went that route. Although the other route, if you're able to actually go to the outlets and look at these bags, then I think that's the way to go, because you do save money. And you got shipping you don't have to do. But anyway, so I thought this was just a yummy bag. I don't have a tote, so this may be why I'm really liking it. And so I'm going to have to sell one of my other bags. Which one, I'm not sure. But my next video, I'll show you the bag that I'm going to probably end up selling. And I haven't sold any bags yet. I've been pretty good, but now I think it's time, because I really love this bag. I have another chestnut bag that I think I'm going to sell that I don't wear as much. I like this because this is easy access. It's just wide open, and right, just look at how cavernous that is. And it is heavier bag. Okay, women, if you don't want a heavy bag, this is not the bag for you. But I love the simple lines of this. It doesn't have all the belt buckles and hardware. It's got hardware right here, beautiful sateen hardware right there, and braided. And this is a Timoro brown. It's really Timoro brown colored handles. So it doesn't match the chestnut exactly, but it doesn't bother me. But you can see the bottom. Now, this is a place where you can scratch a lot because you're snapping it, you know, shut. So when I got it, you can see where the previous owner, there's some little anomalies, right? You can see it right there. And some of the scratches I was able to get off just fine. This was a little tougher, but that's because you're putting your nails in. But this leather is really pretty smooth. I mean, it's just like burnished, you know, copper. Just a nice quality leather. I don't know why this person returned it, but they used it, and they kept the dust bag for themselves. Oh my gosh, I do wish we lived in a world where people wouldn't mind returning the dust bag if they're not keeping the bag. I mean, come on, you guys. Come on. Really. Because you can go on Facebook and get a bunch of these bags, and you don't have to steal them. You know, you can get them real cheap. But I guess that's a way of saying, thank you, QVC, for letting us use your bag, because I'm keeping the dust bag for my other bags. I mean, I guess I get it. It's just, I can never do that. I just can't. But, you know, we have a world where, you know, if you have the opportunity to get away with something, some people do. You know, they do. So, it's okay. I've got extra bags from other bags that I ended up giving away or something. And anyway, but you can see there's some you know, striations but there's no big lines. In other words, I was concerned about getting those stretch mark lines, and I can't see any. Now, leather is always going to have some distress. That's normal, and I'm okay with it. But this is a smooth. I'm so surprised. Now, there's a little pebbling. There's a tiny bit towards the top here. Like all of a sudden, there's a little subtle, but that, you know, you don't really see it because it's inside there. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Here is the suede, the green suede. This flops around a little because it's softened now because someone else had worn it. Clean inside, so, you know, actually the person did not bang this up. You're going to bang up Florentine leather. I'm surprised it didn't have more gouges in it. But this is the fun part. Okay, this is the fun part. I have a Samorga organizer, right? With all my, I think you saw it in my last video, with all my Gunchkin goodies in there. And this is where my cell phone goes. I'm telling you, ladies, I love the Samorga. It's so well made. Now, there are probably other, you know, and you have to wait a month for it. That's the hassle of it. But I have 2 of these, and boy, I love them. So this goes smack down into there perfectly. And this is the Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 size for a Speedy 30. And I'm telling you, it goes in so many of my bags. I can't get over it. So I decided to wear, I have a belt that has the same color, and I don't like to be too matchy-matchy. I like it, though, to harmonize with my outfit. And it doesn't have to match. And I just love the chestnut with denim and chocolate brown. And I have a skirt that is kind of a Southwest skirt. And it just, to me, it's just rich. And it has a tote look to it. So I think this is pretty. See what you think. I saw this bag on another video. Is it Anne? Has one. If I mispronounce your name, I'm so sorry. She has a bunch of great bags. I love watching her videos. And Pecantan Beauty has one in natural. Who else? There's a whole group of women who have this bag. So I'm definitely not new, but I do like it. I do like it. It's a standout bag, so you can wear it like this or up on the shoulder. Now, this is where women complain about it because it's a shorter, you know, it's just under the, you know, your armpit. So, but what I like about this is that it does cave in right here. So I have the Buckley bag, and the Buckley bag, your arm's like that. On this, it falls really nice, and that's one of the reasons. I have 2 Buckley bags. I may sell one because I have one in the Ivy that I adore. So anyway, I don't know. What do you think, gals? You know, so wearing my denim, and then my little, let me pull this down so you can see my, yeah, I got this crazy skirt pattern on. But anyway, so my little Southwest ensemble. And I got my turquoise going, and I got my turquoise necklace and my big, you know, belt, silver belt, turquoise ring. So anyway, and you can see it from the back, see it from the front. And this thing kind of caves in anyway, even if it's unzipped. It doesn't always stay out. And then this is what it looks like zipped up. This is a heavy bag, especially with that Samorga organizer inside. But as I said, I go to the gym, I do weights. It just doesn't seem to bother me. And oh, the smell of this. Oh, God, ladies. You got to smell this thing. I think that's half the purchases. I really think we love the bags because they smell so fabulous. They're so, oh, God. I just want to I'm sticking my face in there. So anyway, you can see everything in there. And it's got the outside little pocket, you know. This is what I love is this little pocket. I put my business cards in there. Perfect. And the leather is soft and luscious and, you know, Florentine, but it's, you know, heavy again. But I'm thinking I like it because it's just a no hassle, get in, get out sort of a tote, and you can make it larger or smaller. So I'll try this on again without it winging out, without it winging, right? I'll put it like this, and so much fun. So like I need another bag, like a hole in the head. So this means if I keep this, I have 30 days. You guys vote, but I have the Buckley bag, so it's either this or my Buckley's gonna go. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep both, so I'm gonna start selling some of my bags. I keep really good care of them, so they're in good shape. But it may be time to let it go, and my next video I'll share that with you. But you know, namaste, and remember to just meditate and feel the connection with your higher self and your infinite being, and you know, that can help humanity. So, you know, namaste to all of you. Bye. Have a good day.